I'm trying to platinum as many games as I can. Last time I did Black Clover Quartet Night, and this time we're doing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, released on July 9, 2026 and developed by Ubisoft Singapore. This is a remaster of the original iconic Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Let's set sail and begin this platinum journey with our very first trophy, Yo Ho, which is earned by learning a new shanty. Shanties are sea songs that your crew can sing while sailing across the Caribbean. My personal favorite is Leave Her Johnny, so let me know what your favorite shanty is down in the comments. So let's get the shanty though. We gotta get the okay.
Oh, bro! This guy stinks! Try it!
Oh my god, no. Oh, I am so choking here. Okay, I lost it. This time we're gonna get it. This time we're actually gonna get it. Nice! Yo ho! Learn a new shanty, our first trophy. Let's go! First trophy in the bag. Nice. The next trophy is Lively Havana, which is earned by taking a tour of Havana. We kick off the story as our main protagonist, Edward James Kenway. Yes, I know his full name. Serving as a privateer aboard a ship. Before long, we're ambushed by a Duncan Walpole's vessel. After making it to shore, we attempt to negotiate with this fraud master assassin. But, of course, the negotiations don't work out, and instead we now have to chase him into our very first boss battle. Now, the combat is quite different from the original, from now featuring health bars, which I guess is fine, but for me, I personally prefer the original combat system. Oh, parry, like from Unity? Parry. Okay, so basically the Unity system. Oh, flip. See, this is why we keep it on forgiving. That's a perfect takedown. Guys. Oh, and he dead. Kill him, stab him. And GG's, light work, no reaction.
No reaction.
You dead, bro. Either way, we make quick work of this garbage master assassin and we steal his rope. While searching his belongings, we discover a message from Governor Torres, promising a reward in exchange for delivering a mystery glass cube. We then come across a ship where a man is being cornered by a group of English soldiers. After dealing with them, the man introduces himself as the Goat Steed Bonnet, a wealthy businessman selling sugar. Together, we set sail for Havana, and once we arrive, we stop by a tavern, get into a bar fight. We escape from the Spanish soldiers, and just like that, we unlock the trophy. Oh, Lively Havana! Get a tour of Havana! Complete sequence 2, memory 1. Nice! You got 2 trophies, ladies and gentlemen. The next trophy, Epoxy Bird, which is to captain your own ship. After everything settles down, we meet up with Governor Torres, where we're introduced to the rest of the Templars, including Woods Rogers and Julian Ducasse. After a bit of small talk, we finally hand Torres the mysterious glass cube. He tells us about a man named Roberts, also known as the Sage. Once the conversation ends, Torres asks us to meet him at the dock. And here's a fun fact. While they're discussing about robbers, you can actually pickpocket every Templar. When we arrive at the docks, we meet the Sage, and are tasked with escorting him to the prison. Of course, things don't go according to plan, and the assassins decide to launch an attack. We survive the attack and recapture the Sage after he decides to escape us, and we one-shot him.
They could never catch me.
Ah, GG! Light work, bro. That's it, though? So then after we capture him, we collect our payment and decide that's not enough, and we want to know more about the observatory. Like, curiosity kills the cat. Which it does happen, because when we decide to visit Mr. Roberts, we get ambushed by the Templars and we get captured. And we thrown into a prison ship, where we finally meet the GOAT himself, Arewale. Together we stage a prison break, free the other pirates, steal his ship, and claim it as our own. Of course, we name the ship the greatest ship of all time, the Jackdaw. And we unlock the trophy. The Black Epoxy Bird, captain your own ship, complete sequence 2, memory 6. I guess you could call me a smooth operator. I'm stuck right there. That's the name of the next trophy. To unlock it, you simply need to craft your first item. Crafting requires animal skins, which you can collect by hunting wildlife throughout the Caribbean. Once you've gathered enough materials, you can craft upgrades for Edward, like a pistol holster that lets you carry more firearms. As soon as I crafted my first upgrade, Smooth Operator popped. Smooth Operator, craft an item. Nice. Now, I can say I owned a pistol holder. Still not funny? That's fine. To unlock it, you need to complete every activity in a single location. Every island and settlement has its own checklist of activities, whether that's finding treasure chests, completing side quests, discovering viewpoints, or even other collectibles that are available in the island or area. Once you've cleared everything in one location, the icon turns gold and the trophy pops. Nice! Owned! Complete every activity in a single location. Nice! So that's a trophy. The next trophy, not so little friend, which is to unlock the secondary firing mode on a jackdaw weapon. Once you get to a certain point of the story, you'll unlock the secondary firing mode, which has a different way of attacking enemy ships. And once that unlocks, you get the trophy. Not so little friend. Unlock the secondary firing mode on the jackdaw weapon. Nice. The next trophy, walls that hold back the wind, which is to settle in a new home. You'll arrive at the Great Inagua village. Once you do, and they tell you about some of the officers we need to get, which is also a trophy we also need to get. And after doing that, the trophy pops. Walls that hold back the wind, settle in a new home, complete sequence 4, memory 1. Now, after all that talking, I need a drink. And of course, after drinking too many, I woke up in a haystack, which gives us a trophy, hungover. Hungover, nice. Wake up in a haystack. Let's go. The next trophy, struck the colors, which is to board a lead convoy ship. Once you see this icon that tells you there is a naval convoy nearby, you have to go attack it. And once you do and are able to board it, you get the trophy. Strike the colors. Board a elite convoy ship. Nice. Next trophy, Matador, which is to dodge a total of 3 charge attacks by a wild pig. Wild pig in this game, for some reason, are always on smoke. And so when you enter a fight with one and see this red attack coming, dodge it. And once you do it 3 times, the trophy pops. Let's go. Matador, dodge a total of 3 charge attacks by a wild pig. Nice. Let's go, baby. Nah, the next trophy, Silence Fool, which is to kill a guard ringing a bell. So when you purposely make yourself known, and someone decides to hit the bell, all you gotta do is kill them while they're ringing the bell. And once you do, trophy pops. If someone. Let's go! Silence Fool, kill a guard ringing a bell. Nice. The next trophy, Articles of Agreement, which is to ensure the survival of all pirates in a street fight. Not sure the exact way to get this trophy. I just got this randomly, so I'm not exactly sure how to get this trophy. I'm gonna be honest. Articles of Agreement, ensure the survival of all pirates in a street fight. Okay, so I hope you guys can help a brother out, which is fun fact. The next trophy, which is to complete a Templar hunt sequence. So after playing the story for a while, you'll access 4 side quests that has to do with a Templar. So once you complete one sequence, the trophy pops. Be alone now. I respect it. Help a brother out, complete a Templar hunt sequence. Nice. The next trophy, Business and Pleasure, which is to spend 50,000 real. Reals are the currency that is used in the game. Once you use 50,000, you get the trophy. Business and Pleasure, spend 50k reals. Nice. The next trophy, Double Tap, which is to parry 2 ocelot attacks in rapid succession. So once you see an ocelot, or 2 in my case, all you gotta do is parry, which I'm very good at. And after parrying it twice, we get the trophy. Let's go! Double Tap. Parry 2 ocelot attacks in rapid succession. Let's go, baby. The next trophy, Back to the Wall, which is to kill an enemy with a wall takedown. So they added a new mechanic where you can kick people and then take them down. But the only way to do it is on a ship. Once you kick the enemy into the wall and press takedown, it'll do the animation, basically just throwing them off the ship. And once that happens, you get the trophy. Let's go! Back to the walls. Kill an enemy with a wall takedown. Nice. I was trying to go for that. The next trophy, Old Ironside, which is to perform 3 perfect braces. So perfect braces is when you're able to not take damage when you're bracing. So you just gotta time it perfectly. So once you do that, you get the trophy. Oh, Old Ironside, perform 3 perfect braces. Oh, nice. I guess you can call the ship a over-designed 4.
Get the hell out! Get out!
Which is to kick a berserk enemy caught in smoke off a ship. Now, this trophy, for some reason, is so specific that I couldn't process it in my brain. But I did figure it out. So, what you want to do is board a ship, preferably a brig or higher. So, once you do, go all the way to the top where you see this gunner. Throw the damn smoke and hit him with a berserk dart. Once you do, kick him off the platform. And once he lands in the water, the trophy is yours. Let's go! Over design 4. Kick a berserk enemy caught in smoke off a ship. Nice. The trophy among thieves, which is to unlock a smuggler's chest. So once you enter a cave, which is to, you know, if you want to complete the locations, whatever, you kill everybody there and the leader. You grab the key, you open the chest, and you get the trophy. And it's as simple as that. Among thieves, unlock a smuggler's chest. Nice. Next trophy, caught them all, which is to catch at least 5 enemies within a single smoke bomb. Let's go! Caught them all! Catch at least 5 enemies with a single smoke bomb. That's what I was trying to do. The next trophy is Zero Waste, which is to restore a map from map pieces. The map pieces helps us find treasure chests, and the way to get them is by looting warehouses or other means that the game tells you. Especially this treasure guy or his map restorer. I don't know what his title is. So once you get however many treasure map pieces you get from a certain way, you go to him and he'll restore it for you for a certain price. And once you do, the trophy's yours. Zero Waste. Restore a map from map pieces. Let's go. Now, we have to deal with one of the hardest trophies in this game. Grand Master, which is to win at each of the different Tavern games. There's 3 Tavern games in total. 9-Man Morris, Checkers, and Fenarona. There are multiple difficulties, of course. I picked the easiest one and still had trouble beating them because let me let you in on a secret. I'm not actually good at any of these, including Checkers. So even at the easiest difficulty, I was struggling. Now, let's start with 9-Man Morris. That was the easiest, mostly because I just got tired of it and just searched it up on YouTube. So that was probably the easiest one. Now the second one was Checkers. I played it so many times and I spent almost 2 hours trying to beat this game. This dude, bro, like it was so hard. Pause. Okay, guys, we're literally cooking right now. I forgot I'm recording, so I am cooking right now. So this guy's most likely gonna go here. Now I want to keep these bottom ones. I want to keep these. I want to give as less kings as I can. Because let's say if I move this guy, I want to bait him. That's the only way for me to win. That's what I think I realized. You're gonna have to bait him. So realistically speaking, I was thinking like, if I move this guy here, he'll come kill me, and then boom, like that's a double kill. That's a double kill. That's not happening. Or do I let him get double kill and then I kill kings like this? Yeah, I think that's the best strat. I'm gonna let him have the double kill. Let him have the double kill. Okay. Now what?
2 hours later.
Damn. Okay, wait. So I'll just put this guy over here, because then you'll have to kill him, and yeah, GG's. You'll have to kill me, then it's GG's.
Nice play. One for me.
Let's go.
Better luck next time.
Let's go. We won. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Yo, I am trash at checkers, dog. Oh my god. Now, after beating the checkers, now it's time for Fenarona. I'm gonna be so honest with this one. I didn't know how to play this game. Even with them explaining the game, I still didn't know how to beat him. Even after winning against him, because truly speaking, I didn't know how I beat him. And even now, me writing the script, I still don't know how I beat him. So I just relied on luck, and I somehow won.
I'll be there.
Finally. Oh my god, I told myself I wasn't gonna like do anything crazy, bro. I'm just gonna wait for the AI to give me a chance to win, and I won. Thank you. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. That's not fair. That legit is not even fair. And now after you beat all 3 of them, you get the trophy. Let's go. Give me the trophy. Grand Master. Win at each of the different Tavern games. Let's go.
Next time.
Oh my god, that was like so stressful. The next trophy, Governor, which is to restore all buildings in the Great Inagua Village. You need a lot of money for this trophy because you gotta upgrade every single piece of land to the map. So once you do, the trophy pop.
Capitaine, he takes care.
Governor, restore all buildings in the Great Inagua Village. Nice. The next trophy, Friend to All, which is to interact with all 7 friendly animals. There are 7 types of animals you can interact with, from dogs to cows. So once I did all of them, I got the trophy. Oh wait, a cow right there. That's an animal, right? That's gotta be 7. Interact, let's go. Friend to all! Interact with all 7 friendly animals. Let's go! The next trophy, Glutton for Nourishment, which is to consume 20 food items. There's a lot of food items around the game. They are there to mostly heal you, so once you eat them 20 times, you get the trophy. Oh, glutton for nourishment. Consume 20 food items. Nice. The trophy Return the Favor, which is to dash ram a ramming brig. Dash ram is an ability that can be obtained by doing one of the officer quests, specifically the Padre storyline. Once you get it, we gotta go up against a brig. So once you do it while the brig is ramming you, or trying to ram, when the brig is trying to ram you, and you use the dash ram, and you both hit each other at the same time, you'll get the trophy. Now, the next trophy I'm about to talk about was legit the dumbest trophy they could add to this game. Because when this trophy was introduced in the original, it made sense. But now that this game introduced health bars, this trophy doesn't make sense. So, the trophy I'm talking about is Gun Kata, which is to use pistols to kill 4 enemies in a row within 5 seconds. And I was able to pull it off on a ship, and I got the trophy, which thank God, because I don't even know how I would have been able to pull this off in 5 seconds. The next trophy, let me explain, which is after a perfect parry, perform a total of 4 takedowns. So in this game, once you perfect parry, you can take down an enemy, and depending on your sword, you can take down from 2 to 4 enemies at once. So after I bought a sword that can give me 4 takedowns, I did it, and I got the trophy. The next trophy, in a world without gold, we would have been heroes. Of course, I had to say the entire line, which is to witness the end of a legend. This is one of the more sadder trophies because one of the best characters in this game died. Of course, I'm talking about Blackbeard, spoiler alert. And unfortunately, my mic wasn't recording. So because of that, I had a collective madness, which is the next trophy we need to get, which is to add one of each ship class to Kenway's fleet. There's 4 classes: schooner, brig, frigate, and man of war. And once you get all of them, which shouldn't be too difficult, you'll get the trophy. Collective madness. Add one of each ship class to Kenway's fleet. The next trophy, add the diver, which is to swim a total of 1,000 meters underwater. At the diver, swim a total of 1,000 meters underwater, including. Oh wow, okay, we got that trophy. Well, I mean, does this even count? I didn't know this would count. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, hungry shark. Huh? The next trophy ever, a Splinter, which is to stop a Templar plot. This is where we beat the game. Now, I'm not going to talk about the entirety of the story because I already did in my original Black Flag Platinum video, so I kind of don't want to repeat myself. And so, when we beat the game, the trophy pop. Ever Splinter. Oh, stop a Templar plot. Complete sequence 12, memory 5. The next trophy, dressing overall, which is to equip a new cosmetic in each of the Jackdaw's vanity slots. Alright, let's get the trophy. Dressing overall! Equip new cosmetics in each of the Jackdaw's vanity slots. Nice! The next trophy, all hand on deck, which is to recruit all officers. There are 4 officers in total. Adewale, or Anne, depending where you are in the story. Lucy Baldwin, which gives you the ability to perfect brace. Padre, which gives you the ability to dash ram. And finally, Thomas Smith, which gives you the ability to use super quick motors. Each of these guys gives us an upgrade in which genuinely is super OP. They all have their own dedicated storyline, which I will say was pretty good in my opinion. But after completing all of them, we get the trophy. Let's do this, baby. All hands on deck. Recruit all officers. New trophy, baby. The trophy Hunter Hunted, which is to defeat a pirate hunter while at maximum wanted level. To get to maximum wanted level, you gotta do a lot of plundering. So as soon as the meter goes all the way to the max, a man of war and a frigate will come after you. And once you beat them, you get the trophy. Let's go! Hunter Hunted! Defeated pirate hunter while at maximum wanted level. Nice! The next trophy, blow the man down, which is to shoot all the hanging bodies in Long Bay. I will be censoring this, but there are 3 bodies hanging. You just gotta shoot them for them to drop. And once all of them drop, you get the trophy. Oh, it's right next to it. Take it right next to it. Blow the man down. Shoot down all the hanging bodies in Long Bay. Okay, got that trophy, ladies and gentlemen. The next trophy, King of the Castle, which is to capture all forts. This is one of the more harder trophies since ships be pulling up on some of these forts. And also the forts be doing crazy damage for some reason. I also died a couple of times because some of these guys' ships would just jump me. And so I would get absolutely destroyed by them. The fuck am I supposed to do? I'm blocked. I was blocked. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. Oh my gosh, man. I couldn't move, bro. And after I beat all of them, I got the trophy. Pop. King of the Castle, capture all forts. Nice. The next trophy, 7 Deadly Seas, which is to find all treasure chests in underwater shipwreck. Once you unlock the diving bell, you can enter underwater shipwrecks. There's a lot of chests, and also this is where you find some of the plants to upgrade the jackdaw. There were some that just refused to be shown and were in very small corners, but after getting them all, I got the trophy. Seven Deadly Sins! Oh, I thought sins. These. Final treasures in underwater shipwrecks. Yes, sir! And what did I get? I don't remember what I got. The next trophy, Cartographer, which is to visit every location in the game. There's a lot of locations, and honestly, I probably could have gotten this trophy way earlier, but because I really wanted to explore every single thing in every island, it did take me a while to go through every area. But after I got to the final island, which was Mystery Island, to complete Bonnet's side quest, which, side note, it was such a sad story. I mean, rip Bonnet in the chat, please. But once I arrived, I got the trophy. Cartographer! Visit every location in the game. Nice. We got that trophy. The trophy, the Hangman, which is to kill 10 enemies by hanging them with the rope dart. Let's go, Hangman. Kill 10 enemies by hanging them with the rope dart. Yes, sir. That's another trophy collected. The next trophy, Edward Catway, which is to break 50 potted plants. This is such a random trophy, destroying 50 potted plants. Also, I definitely believe I did way more than the trophy required, so the trophy just decided not to pop. So once I started working on this, I got it in like 2 minutes, which was pretty good. Oh! Edward Catway, break 50 potted plants. Okay, you got 2 trophies. Nice! The next trophy, Davy Jones's Locker, which is to swim to the lowest point on the map. Davy Jones' Locker, swim to the lowest point on the map. Nice! That's another trophy completed. The next trophy, Perfect Predator, which is to get a perfect harpoon shot on a great white shark. Oh, that was not even that hard. Perfect Predator, get a perfect harpoon shot on a great white shark. That wasn't even that hard. Okay, say no, okay. I mean, I don't mind. The trophy, Ship This, which is to fully upgrade the jackdaw. And finally, the final one. Ship This, fully upgrade the jackdaw. Yes, sir. We got the not a platinum. We fully maxed it out. The next trophy, the Memory of My Enemy, which is to display all character portraits in the Great Inagua manner. These unlock every time they are killed in the story, so I had to search it up on YouTube to find them. Once I did, I grabbed them all. You got the trophy. Yeah. The Memory of My Enemy. Display all characters in a Great Inagua manner. Okay, first of all, we got a treasure map. Did I just read that right? Ladies and gentlemen, did I read that right? Haytham Kenway's overcoat. This overcoat was acquired at some point during Edward Kenway's travels through the West Indies and was later passed down to his son Heatham. What? The next trophy, Devil of the Caribbean, which is to defeat all legendary ships. This is a trophy that I literally dreaded because in the original, it was so hard to beat them. I did have experience beating them, so it made it a little easier. Let's talk about the first one I went up against, the HMS Prince. This ship uses a lot of heavy mortars, and the most annoying part, for some reason, they decide to vanish into the fog or just run away from me at low health, which was super annoying to deal with because they just run away. I'm trying to kill you, bro. And so yeah, but I still beat it with super ease. I don't even think I died, so. Oh, where is this guy? Nice. Bro, we're actually doing really well right now. Like, I can't believe we're doing this well right now. Bro, why are you running away? Fix me. Oh, let's go. We beat him. Oh, let's go. Let's go. The next one I went up against is La Dama. I'm gonna stop it right there. That ship has a that ship has a heavy armored broadside plating, meaning they can tank a lot of damage. It also will run away while using long range mortars, which were pretty easy to dodge, but this was still pretty difficult, especially because of how much damage they take. But I managed to beat it. Let's go! And I'm out. I was at half health. Let's go! The next one is El Impoluto. This one has a tendency to ram you a lot. Okay, so I died to him because of his excessive ramming.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
I did beat the ship. Bro, it takes like 5 minutes just for his attack to end, bro. Golly. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We're on 1 health, baby. No! Bro!
Try!
I let go, man. Why did I let go? Oh, I let go. And finally, HMS Fearless and Royal Sovereign. It's basically a 2v1, but once you beat one, the other one becomes super aggressive with nothing to lose. And I died pretty frequent to them, but I didn't manage to beat them, and once I did, I got the trophy. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the double wombo combo. Okay, how do I do this? Bro, the brace doesn't work properly, man. It takes like 5 seconds to brace. Let's go! Devil of the Caribbean! Defeat all legendary ships! Yes! Let's go! Woohoo! Now, the next 3 trophies literally required safe scumming, which was so annoying because not only that I felt like it was just like, I don't like safe scumming, but that was the only way for this platinum not to go from 65 hours, because that's how long it took me, to almost 150. Yes, guys, these 3 trophies would have taken me that long if I wasn't safe scumming. So, because of that, I not only had to rely on pure RNG, and it was a little bit my fault too, but that's not the problem, okay? Let's just talk about the first one, which was unsinkable, which was to survive a rogue wave. A rogue wave is just a huge wave that you just gotta survive. But for some reason, they don't spawn at all. And I literally waited for 2 hours safe scumming to get this golly rogue wave. But then I finally got one. And here's what happened. Oh my god! Oh my god, I actually got one! Oh my god. What? Was I meant to perfectly brace it? Okay, another chance. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Try!
Why did it not work? One more, please. Okay, I just got another one. Okay, please. Okay, we gotta time it perfectly, bro. Time it perfectly. Okay, we didn't time it perfectly.
Try!
That is fine. We got another chance. I'm gonna be honest, the fact that I had 4 chances to get this and I still choked badly? Come on, man. And I kept on trying to get it, not getting it for another hour. So I just gave in and I restarted the game and got to the point where there was a rogue wave and I got the trophy. Let's go! Unsinkable. Thank God. This took me 2 hours to get and I had to restart the game. Thank God. Survive a rogue wave taken from the side. Thank you. Oh my God. Now, the next trophy I'm going to talk about is Last to Leave, which is to take a seat on a burning ship. This is the quickest one I got out of the bunch. So basically, there's a burning ship that could spawn, which is pure RNG. But then for a chair to spawn in that burning ship, that's another RNG. So you have to deal with double RNG. So I did get it my second try, thank God. But it still got me super nervous because I didn't know how long this trophy was going to take. Guys, a chair! A chair! This is my second time doing this. Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be this easy. Come on. Let's go! Last to Leave. Take a seat on a burning ship! Yes! Oh my god. Finally. Oh my gosh. Now, this trophy that I'm about to talk about is what took me so long. This trophy took me an extra 15 hours. Yes, guys, let me repeat that. 15 hours to get this trophy. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the trophy Dilettante, which is to fill all art collection and equipment slots in the Great Inagua Manor. I did get all of the ones in the open world, but I wish, and I really wish, somebody told me that the rest of these could only be obtained through the Kenway fleet, which is pure, and I mean pure RNG, if you can get the items. So that part took a while, but also I had to wait between 45 minutes to an hour for the ships to come back, and I needed 13 items. So yeah, you can do the math on that. But I did save scum, which significantly decreased the time, but it still took a very long time. But after 3 days of me trying to get this trophy, I finally got it, which means I got the platinum. Yes, sir. Bernard, please be quiet. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Dilettante. Oh, it took me 50 hours to get this trophy, bro. Fill all art collection equipment slots in the Great Inagua manner. And show me the platinum. The platinum! Prizes, plunder, and adventure. Win every trophy. Thank God we're done with this game. Not this game. This game was very fun. I just didn't like this part of the game. The flippin' fleet 10. Oh my God. Whatever. I got the trophy and the platinum. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace.